Welcome to this introduction of the Visual Analytics dashboard of the inDICEs project. The dashboard is a semantic content exploration system to measure the impact of digital culture based on text mining and natural language processing technologies. The dashboard provides visual tools to analyze the public debate and professional stakeholder communication. It is available in a light and a professional version, accessible at inDICEs.weblizard.com. Once you have entered the dashboard, a plus icon invites you to add one or several search terms. As a first example, let's compare the coverage of archaeology and sociology. The main content area resembles a typical search engine with a list of matching documents that can include news articles, web pages, or social media postings. Clicking on one of the documents activates a preview in the right sidebar. The preview includes a link to open the original document in a separate browser window. At the lower end of the screen, you will find a series of tabs for different ways to present and visualize your search results. Switching to the tag cloud, for example, shows the keywords associated with your search terms. This helps you to better understand how others perceive a brand or how they approach a certain topic. Colors reflect the associations specific to a particular search term. Keywords in gray relate to several or all search terms. Clicking on a keyword in the tag cloud restricts the list of search results to documents that contain this keyword. A small icon next to the filter status message allows you to remove this restriction and again show the entire set of documents. The keyword graph in the next tab is an alternative way to visualize associated keywords. Its hierarchical display summarizes how each search term is perceived in the public debate. It is straightforward to extend this comparative analysis by providing additional search terms. Adding the search term linguistics updates the graph with the corresponding keywords. The next two tabs reveal changes over time and enable you to incorporate the latest trends into your decision-making. The trend chart plots the frequency of mentions for the chosen search terms. A built-in story detection component labels each peak with the top 3 keywords to summarize the underlying events. This illustrates the evolution of major topics related to a specific search term. The story graph is another visual method to present the emergence and evolution of stories. Each story represents a cluster of similar documents. The size of an area indicates how many related documents belong to a particular story. The next tab allows you to explore these stories in more detail. Each story is explained by 3 descriptive keywords, a lead article, and a number of related documents. Clicking on any of them activates the preview in the right sidebar. The cluster map is another way to visualize groups of related search results. Each bubble represents a document. The color distribution of bubbles within a cluster reveals whether the results in a particular cluster stem from just one or from multiple queries. The final tab shows the geographic distribution of the search results, with the ability to zoom into the graph to generate a more fine-grained display. The size of the circles reflects the number of results that refer to a specific location. Similar to the drill-down mechanism built into the tag cloud and the other visualizations, clicking on a circle shows a list of documents that reference nearby locations. The configuration menu in the upper right corner provides various options to narrow down the analysis. The source selection activates or deactivates content sources, for example, the websites of certain stakeholder groups or social media platforms. If you are using a multilingual dashboard, there is an additional option to select the languages that should be included in the analysis. The content filter narrows down the set of search results by specifying words that these results must or must not contain. This is an important setting as it enables you to compare the perception of brands or issues in the context of a particular topic. It also supports the analysis of this topic in more detail, as will be shown later in this tutorial. With the time range setting, you can select the start and end date of the analysis, either through shortcut buttons to limit the analysis to the last few days, weeks, or months, or by choosing the exact date range with the calendar below. The interface mode drop-down allows you to access the professional version of the dashboard, which is introduced in a separate video tutorial. Please note that switching to the professional version will not keep your current search terms and other settings. The final part of this tutorial will demonstrate a more advanced approach to using the dashboard. Before we continue, let's remove the previous search terms. Instead of typing in a new term, clicking on the gear icon on the right side of the text input field gives you access to predefined topics and various metadata attributes. These attributes help you to structure and analyze your search results. Sentiment is a popular example. Once activated, the dashboard visualizations use green and red colors to highlight positive and negative perceptions respectively. Please note that this analysis now covers the entire online coverage. It is not focused on a particular topic. By specifying a topic in the Content Filter section of the configuration menu, you can restrict all follow-up analyses to just the subset of documents that contain this term. The lower number of results shown in the upper right corner reflects the new focus on archaeology, and the sentiment analysis below has been updated accordingly. You can always get back to the predefined bookmarks and metadata attributes by clicking the plus symbol and then the gear icon. In many cases, additional insights can be generated by comparing the results by content source or by country. For example, distinguishing opinions voiced in the United States, Canada, and Ireland. You will also notice a list of associated terms that are frequently mentioned together with the content filter term. Selecting some of these associations sheds additional light on these aspects of the coverage. Each color now represents one such aspect. This is a great way to narrow down and disambiguate your search query, as the remaining results now reflect the specific aspects that you have chosen, ignoring other aspects of the coverage that are not relevant to your current task. We hope you have enjoyed this brief overview of the light version of the WebLizard Visual Analytics Dashboard. The online documentation at weblizzard.com/dashboard summarizes the available data services and visualizations. It also contains a link to the video tutorial of the dashboard's professional version. Would you like to learn more about the platform and its wide range of applications and use cases? Then please contact us at info@weblizzard.com to request a test account or schedule a webinar.